This is the HTC Desire 626, and this is variety stick here for review. Let's gonna find out. First of all, we start with the phone design. No doubts, the looking of the HTC Desire 26X, it looks very gorgeous, nice, and very slim. As you guys can see, it's only 0.32 inch, and it doesn't weigh that much. It's very light. It's 139 grams. And also, there you guys can see here two speakers, but the actual speaker right here is going to be the bottom. At the beginning I thought it's going to be like a stereo speaker, but the performance is so low, so we're going also to test that in this review. This actually just internal speaker, and you have 2 megapixel with the wide angle BSI sensor from HTC. And as you guys can see, the back of the phone, it's a plastic with a glossy finish, and you got the volume records and the power point all in one side, and from the top you have the jack audio and the mini USB. One of the best things that I like in this phone, actually, that is the display. It's actually 5-inch display. It's very decent size, and also the resolution for that screen, it's 720 x 1280 with the density or PPI, it's 294, and it's very nice, sharp and crisp, and you don't lose too much colors when you're trying to look to the angle side or stuff like that. So the quality of the screen, it's really good. And actually, one thing I don't like, that this phone has big bezels with that screen, as you guys can see. I mean, this is useful actually. And there is like a virtual buttons right here, so you don't have any capacitive buttons. So there is no big reason to make that bezel that big, and the phone looks very big, and it shouldn't be like that. The HTC Desire 626, it's actually running Android Lollipop. It's 5.1.1 out of the box. So this is going to be very good things, and also it's a 4G LTE device. So for those people they're looking for speed, stuff like that, that would be great. One of the good things I have noticed with the HTC Sense 7, that you actually you can customize your home screen. Like for instance, during the work, so anything you use your phone at the work is going to make a shortcut right here. So once you go at the home, so you can put home right here, and actually that will give you the applications that you are usually use it while you are at home. Like for instance, maybe when you go home you play video games, or use the Facebook, or kind of chat or social media application. So this is actually very helpful. And another thing here I found this device has, which is the customization. So as you guys see this theme, I believe, for the LG G4. So actually you have a bunch of options for a bunch of themes as here. It's already installed with the phone. So all you need to do, actually, you can just go and press any theme you want, and you get it. Like for instance, if you like this theme, for instance, and actually some of them you have to download. It's not going to be downloaded already, so you have to hit download and you get these themes. I already downloaded this one, so we're going to go ahead and apply the Iron Man. I'm not trying to go like in details in the software, because most of the people, they are like familiar with the Android operating system. But it's actually the phone, this is what I'm going to talk about when I talk about the hardware. It's actually, it has some delay and some lags, and it's not fast as it should be. This is actually also another thing here for like a news feeds, so you can get a bunch of news right here. So just by go to this screen, because this the HTC Sense 7, it's very heavy, and actually the hardware is not 100% compatible with it. Before we jump to the results by the benchmark that I have done already in this device by Geek Benchmark 3, actually I would like just highlight some of the hardware specifications. One of the good things is the phone is 64-bit, 1.1 quad-core processor with Snapdragon 210. It's actually 1.1 Snapdragon 210. That is not gonna give a good performance. I mean, you have HD display and you have 8 megapixel BSI camera, so you actually need better processor to manage all that. So they made a good phones, but they put wrong hardware. Yes, they do 1.5 gig of RAM, which is good. 8 gig of internal memory, this just become standard. You're gonna have 4.8 after everything pre-installed, because the HTC Sense 7 is very heavy and it takes a lot of megabytes from your internal memory. But anyways, the hardware was so weak, and I was never expect to be like that, but this is actually what it is. So let's jump to the results and look up to this results, guys. I mean, single core will give us 297, 982. I mean, this is actually very low in compared with the other devices, even with the cheaper phones. I mean, you talk about the LG Leon or the Samsung Core Prime or the Samsung Avant, all of them has better performance and better score. This is unfortunately what it is. I've downloaded also a game, which is we're trying to play that game, which is Asphalt. As you guys can see, first of all, it's going to be like very slow just to start the game with, so you gotta wait a lot of time, because actually the managing for the graphics, I mean, this graphics is okay. I mean, the GPU is a 306, which is a very standard, but the phone processor, it's in my opinion, it shouldn't be Snapdragon 210. It's very slow. And also, guys, we're gonna just go up in the voice so you guys can also like listen to the music. And actually, maybe it's a good idea to put that speaker right here, but most likely when you play games like this one, you're gonna like cover that speaker, as you guys can see. I mean, I'm gonna just trying just to view that game. So I'm just trying to avoid put my finger in the side in order not to block the speaker, which is only one speaker, and it's not that loud as we always expect from HTC. They use beat sound, they use, I mean, but unfortunately this is what it is. But that's okay. I mean, the phone has some lags. You see? This is what I'm talking about. Even when you're trying to browse the menu, it's slow. Not because of the phone is good, but the hardware of the phone is not that good. And with this range of price, they should be a little bit better. But anyways, guys, the phone price is not going to be high expensive, which is $79 for now. But I'm just comparing it for the other devices that has Snapdragon 410. There should be better performance. So you get some glitches, as you guys can notice. I don't know if you guys can notice, and the sound is really low. I barely hear the sound. It's not smooth as the other devices. Yep, that was just my test for a game and reviewing the hardware in a very quick way. The battery. Actually, the battery in this phone shouldn't be 2000 milliamp hour for too many reasons. The camera is 8 megapixel and it shoots full HD, and also the display is full HD with high brightness, so you get very nice big display, very good camera, but you put battery with 2000 milliamp hour only, and actually it's not removable, as you guys can see. I mean, now it's just become like a standard for not removable battery, but the companies, they're trying to make like a small battery just to make it cheaper and also to make the phone more quick when you recharge. But anyways, HTC here in this device, they're trying to give you like power save and like extreme power saving mode. So if you need to have the battery longer than the regular one and you don't have charger or stuff like that. But that was in my opinion, at least 2300, 2500 milliamp hour for 5-inch display. That would be way better than just to put this 2000 milliamp hour. Just to be fair enough, actually the camera in the phone, it's really nice. I mean, as a price wise, as a phone with this specification, it's really give us like a very good performance for the camera. And also there is like good features here where you can capture videos, and I told you like video on the back camera is up to full HD, and also you have ISO here, and just for some reason, oh here we go, so you get ISO here and you get EV. This is actually just to change the color of the pictures, so you can actually go like more bright, more dark and stuff like that. Depends on the situation that you are taking the pictures with. Here's actually, you can adjust the light, so if you can use inside the buildings with low light, so you can adjust this one. You work with the sun, or you are like it depends on where you are actually, just to adjust that. And here's where you can capture, and here's also where you can go from there. You can use a panorama, or you can use selfie. Selfie means the front facing camera actually. And there is 2 megapixel sensor here, and the BSI, it works very good even with the low light. What I'm gonna do is right now just gonna make some samples for the camera so you guys can see it. It's better than just keep talking about it. This is a sample video taken by the HTC Desire 626 for the front facing camera on the resolution 720p HD. That was my full review for the HTC Desire 626. Please subscribe for more. If you have a question, leave a comment, like the video. If you enjoy, thank you so much. Catch you up in the next one.